Hey besties, welcome to or welcome back to my channel if you are new here. My name is Ryan. It is nice to meet you. We are going to be doing a fun book video. My last video was a book video too, so we're off to a good start on the book content this year. But we are going to be doing a what I read in a week. I'm curious too. I'd like to know too. So let's see what I can read in this week. But today is Monday, January 13th, and it's like afternoon. I did not get a sub job for today, but I did get ready for the day and I'm about to head out and run some errands. And I thought I'd start the video now because when I'm in the car, I am going to be listening to my audiobook, and that counts as reading. So I wanted to show you what audiobook I'm listening to and just give you a little rundown before I head out. So I do use the Libby app, which is through the library, and you can get free books, free audiobooks. I am listening currently to The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. I was listening to this for the Buzzword Readathon Challenge for 2024. This was November, sorry, the lighting. This was November's prompt. It had to have the word only in it, so that's where we are. I have the book physically, yes, but I was not reading it. I was having a hard time kind of keeping track. I was like having to really focus, which is fine, but I was struggling. So I reserved the audiobook and it became available, and now I'm listening to it and I'm enjoying it a lot more that way. I am 38% of the way through. I have 5 hours and 20 minutes left, but I do listen to my audiobooks on 2x speed, so I'll let you do the math on that. It will be shorter than that. I don't know when I'll get it done. I don't really have a time that I'm hoping for. But I mean, the sooner the better would be great. So yeah, but I'm at 38%. As of now, I'm gonna listen to this in the car and we'll see how far I get by the time I get back from my errands. I just got back home from running my errands and it's not blurry, I don't know. But I'm at 49% of the way now. I am following, I think, for the most part. I'm a little confused in a few places, but I think I'm following. 49%, we're almost halfway there. Good morning, besties. Happy Tuesday. I am subbing today at the high school. I am in a science class, and I have first period prep, which there's pros and cons to basically every period prep you could think of, but it has quite a few pros, so I am happy about that. I love subbing in this class. I sub here a lot for the science teacher and then also the science teacher next door, and I just really love subbing for these classes, so very happy to be here today. But we have more reading to do. I was hoping to do some more reading yesterday other than my audiobook, but I did not. I didn't, so I didn't update you guys, but it is Tuesday, like I said, and I've already wasted some time. Not wasted, but I spent some time already not reading. But I'm going to read for, I'm going to say about 20 minutes, and then I'll probably go use the bathroom before the first class comes in, because one of the kind of cons of having first period prep is that you don't have that longer break later in the day. You only have a 30-minute lunch, which, I mean, we've probably all been in high school. We know that that was quick as a high schooler, but it's also very quick as an adult. I always feel like I'm scarfing down my lunch, unless I have prep connected to lunch, but not today. So anyways, I'm gonna read for a little bit until I need to make sure I have time to go to the bathroom, because I won't be able to go again until lunch. It's so interesting to me because, like, in my everyday life, like, I don't have to go to the bathroom every 2 hours, right? Like, I don't typically have to do that. But when I'm teaching, subbing, and I know that I can't go to the bathroom if I need to, then I want to go every 2 hours, because I'm like, if I don't go now, what if I have to go in an hour, but I can't for another hour after that? Like, it's not worth it, you know? So anyways, but we're gonna read on the Kindle for maybe less than 20 minutes now because I keep talking, but I'm currently reading All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the third book in the Natural series, and I've got my cutie Kindle, so I'm just gonna sit here and read for a little bit. Currently I'm on chapter 8, okay? I'm on chapter 8, so we will see how far I get. right now. So yeah, let's read. I just finished reading my timer. I set like a timer for 20 minutes. It went off and I made it to chapter 12. And now I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick, and then the kids will be coming kind of soon. And so if I read any more throughout the day, I will let you know. Sometimes I can read like during class periods if they're really quiet, because I struggle to read if people are talking. So if any of the class periods are really quiet, then maybe I'll read. If not, maybe I'll read later tonight, or you might see me tomorrow. We don't know. I mean, you will see me tomorrow, but you might not see me again until tomorrow. We'll just see. But anyways, I'll update you on any more reading that I do today. But also, the Natural series, so good. Everyone comment down below and tell Ellie to screw the Jellycat bag for this next one and just pull off the Naturals off the shelf. Just tell her to do it. Hey besties, happy Wednesday. I have not read since you saw me yesterday at the high school. I want to say I have good reasoning. I mean, I do. So I read a little bit more actually yesterday when I was at the high school, I think, but I didn't update you. Then right after school, I basically booked it home, got changed, picked up Karina, and then we went to Ellensburg and got another piercing. So Karina got her thirds pierced and I got my seconds, and I am obsessed with them. And then basically kind of booked it back after that. And then sadly, one of the families that I animal sit for, actually the family that I've been animal sitting for like the longest, that like just like there's a really very strong connection there. I mean, I have a strong connection with everybody, but strong connection with the animals and strong connection with the people as well. Anyways, one of the dogs, her name is Duchess. She has been declining for about a year. I mean, she's gonna be 16, so she's just getting older also. But she had to start taking insulin about a year ago, which is when I was watching her. I just have jobs, hold on. Which it's on this app, so it means it's not for tomorrow because I already have one for tomorrow. So let's see. It's from March 5th. I'm at a school that I don't want to be at on my birthday. Don't see that happening. Anyway, so, but about a year ago she had to start getting insulin, and they went on a trip and I was giving her insulin shots. Anyways, her name is Duchess. She's the sweetest girl in the whole world. I have been watching her since I was like 18, and I'm gonna be 24 soon, so a very long time. Anyways, she's been declining, and one of her owners, I'm pretty close with, I would say, and so I went over to just kind of catch up with her, but also to see Duchess and give her so much love and just kind of have that time with her to say goodbye while she's still like more of the Duchess that I know, and not like not necessarily having to say my final goodbyes when she's like in, you know, a really bad state. So just like getting to have another good memory with her while she's still like, she's very happy and things like that. It's just, you know, anyways, other stuff. So I did that, and I ended up being there for like 2.5 hours, I think, and then came home, and it was basically time to get ready for bed, and I went to bed pretty quickly last night. Anyways, and then today I was gonna listen to my audiobook earlier in the car, didn't. I went and got my eyebrows done, and then I ended up running some errands with Karina, and I just got home, and it is 5:40. So I need to eventually like make lunch for tomorrow and all that good stuff, but I am going to read for a bit because I am subbing tomorrow, so hopefully we'll be able to get some reading done. I'm subbing for my mom, and I definitely think I'll be able to get some reading done tomorrow, so yay for that. But I'm gonna try to read right now. I'm gonna go on my phone I'm gonna set a timer on my Alexa for like 5-10 minutes on my phone, and then I'm gonna be reading the Naturals on my Kindle. So yeah, I'll probably show you that when I start. read for a while. I forgot to tell you where I was when I started reading, so sorry about that, but I ended on chapter 25. I'm at 36% of the way through, and now I'm going to make my lunch for work tomorrow, shower, get ready for bed, all that stuff. So I might read in bed. It'll just depend. I don't know. So yeah, you might see that. You might not. You might just see me reading tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm really enjoying the book. It's so good. It's just so good all the time, but it's like getting really good. I'm like getting, not like anxious, but I'm like, and like just really anticipating the rest. Like I'm just excited. I'm showered, I am skin-cared, I am blow dried, I'm ready to get in bed. It is just after 10 p.m. So I'm gonna get in bed and read for a while. Didn't take any melatonin tonight, so not tired yet, but yeah, I'm just gonna read and see how long I can read for. So let's get cozy. Sorry about this not good lighting or angle, but it is almost midnight and I need to go to bed. But I just got to chapter 34 and I'm officially 50% of the way through. So that feels really good. But I'm going to put that away and go to bed because I was starting to close my eyes while I was reading, so I need to go to sleep. Hey besties, happy Thursday. It is 12:30 p.m. and I'm actually gonna have to be getting back to work in like 10 minutes. So I haven't read yet today. I am subbing for my mom today, and my mom teaches math intervention, if you didn't know, and she is currently testing the kids. All the kids, and so started kinder today. So I started testing kinder with the paras that work with my mom. Well, some of them work with reading intervention, but they're working with my mom today for testing. And yeah, so that's been going really well. But I had just like lunch and plan, and I ended up talking to my mom for a while on the phone, and then I ate my lunch, watched a little bit of Financial Audit. And yeah, so the paras will be coming back from their lunches in like less than 10 minutes, but like maybe 10 minutes. And then we will continue with testing, but I want to read at least one chapter while I'm here. So I'm gonna pull out the Kindle. I meant to plug my phone in actually, because I'm at 60%. That's fine. So I'm still reading my same book. And I did listen to one chapter this morning on the way to work of The Only Good Indians. Having a hard time like keeping track of what's going on. I'm not 100% sure why that is, but I am struggling a little bit with that book to just like keep up with what they're talking about or who they're talking about. But I am trying my best. And it's not that I'm not enjoying it. It's just that I feel like I'm missing something, you know? So anyways, but that is my update for now. Like I said, I'm going to read until they come, basically, when I hear them try to open the door, but it'll be locked, so I'll have to let them in. So I'm basically just going to read until then. And yeah, but I'm having a good day here. It's going to be an easy afternoon. Is 1:20 a.m. so technically it's Friday, but it is Thursday night, you know? But I just got into bed, I know, very late, I know. But I'm going to read. I think I'm going to try to just read till 2 and then go to bed, but I'm 54% of the way through. I started a chapter earlier at work and didn't get to finish it. But I don't really think I'll have time to read tomorrow because I have some stuff I need to do for one of my Snowmobile Club social medias, and then in the afternoon, my friend Lexi and I are going back to the Tri-Cities to see Liz again, and then I'm gonna get home probably later, and then I have to be up kind of early on Saturday morning, so probably won't be doing any reading on Friday except for right now, and it's barely technically Friday just because it's after midnight. So this might be Friday's reading. But yeah, I'm gonna see how far I can get, but I'm really enjoying the book. Oh my gosh, my camera's about to die. Well, that's okay. Hey besties, it is officially Saturday. I have definitely been slacking on the reading this week and kind of this video in general, to where I even was like, maybe I should just scrap it and do something else. But then I was like, no, this is realistic for me. Like, this amount of reading in a week is pretty realistic. I don't read as much as I want to or should. Like, I hope it's not too boring of a video, because like obviously if I don't want to watch it, then maybe other people don't want to watch it. But also like, the whole point of the video is what I read in a week. And maybe that's not a lot sometimes, and that's okay. So I'm not scrapping the video. I am going to stay with it. I was originally planning to record like through Saturday because I knew that I was animal sitting and wouldn't like be leaving the house, because I'm watching a new doggy and his name's Major. This is my first repeat name because Ellie's dog's name is Major. You can't really see him right now, but he's laying down and he has like very high anxiety levels, so he can't be left alone. I'm not like leaving the house, I'm just hanging out here and I want to read, so here we are. And so yeah, so I was originally planning to record through Saturday anyway, and then I was thinking by Sunday I would be editing, so I think that's still what I'm gonna do. Oh, there he is. Right there. He's a cutie. I think I'm going to record what I read today, and then that'll probably be where I cut it off, so I can maybe start editing it tonight, but if not, for sure tomorrow. My camera's like about to die, or is pretty much, it's plugged in right now, and I want to prop you up to do a time lapse, but I don't know if the charger will reach, so I'm gonna let my camera charge for a little bit before I start reading, and yeah, then we're gonna read. I'm still reading All In from the Naturals series. I would love to finish this today, so maybe that should be a goal. We're gonna set the goal of finishing. The last time I updated you guys was technically Friday. It was like 1 a.m. though, and I read 7 pages before I literally got so tired that I went to bed. So I barely read on Friday, but technically I have read every day in one way or another. I have read every day this week. Crazy. That's not normal. Has it been very much? No. I am 57% of the way through with my book, and I think I can finish it today, so I think that should be our goal, is to finish this book. I think once I sit down and get comfy, I won't be able to put it down. I got my reading buddy here. I've got my cozy ambiance on the TV. Got my book. Got my blanket. Got my finished Red Bull that is now an Izzy drink in here. Water as well. And we're ready to read. That was crazy. I really need to work on finding ways to talk about books that don't give anything away. So I'm not going to really do that. But let's just say something that I was not expecting in any single capacity just happened. And I'm so just like sucked in. Like, these books are already so good, but like it just gets you and you just want to know. It's like you want to figure it out, but like they haven't figured it out yet, and they're the naturals. So if they haven't figured it out yet, I'm not figuring it out yet. But I also love not knowing what's I love not knowing until it's like basically hitting me in the face. I love being in suspense the entire time. I hate when I think I know it and hope that I'm wrong. And I just don't see things coming, and I love that. But these books, like, I never see anything coming, and I love that so much. But then it's like I don't want it to end. And it's like I want to just read the next book after this, but I have other books I need to read. I can't wait till Ellie reads the rest of the series so that we can talk about it, because oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so sad. Something just happened. Obviously, something just happened that affects one of the characters, and not that any of the characters would deserve this, but this character especially did not deserve it. It is about 5:30 and I just finished All In. That was the goal for today. The goal was to finish, and we did, so I'm very proud of myself. One of my goals for this year, if you saw my last video, I talked about how I wanted to be more intentional with my ratings and start doing reviews again, because I've been slacking on doing reviews on I've been slacking on doing reviews for like over a year probably on Goodreads, but with this being my first book of the year, had to step that up, you know? So I know I said I wanted to be more mindful of my reviews and not just like rate everything 5 stars, but I did rate it 5 stars because it was 5 stars worthy. I am terrible at like talking about a book without trying to spoil anything, and just like that's something I really want to work on, is being better at that. So I'm just gonna read you my review that I left on Goodreads so you kind of get an idea. My Goodreads is in the description of all of my YouTube videos, so if you do want to check it out, be friends with me on there, you totally can, and then you could see this and not have to listen to me read it to you. So this is the review that I just wrote. I said, wow, sometimes it's hard for me to keep track of books when they have so many interlocking plot points throughout the book and series. But for some reason, I'm always able to keep track of it in the Natural series. The amount of times my jaw dropped in this book was crazy. I love not being able to figure out what's going to happen until it is basically happening, because it keeps it interesting for me, and this book did that so well. My heart was constantly breaking for Sloane, and I enjoyed Leah more than ever before. Can't wait to read the next one. If you don't know anything about the Natural series, never heard of it, never read it, basically it's these 5 kids, is like making them sound younger than they are, but like to me, you know, they're like teenagers, I guess, not kids. And they all like work for the FBI. They have, this part's not a spoiler by the way. I'm not spoiling anything here. This is just the premise. And they all have different like natural abilities that they learned from a young age, and they can be used to help solve cases. And then there's obviously the whole storyline of where they get to where they are, you know, and the different things that they've experienced plays into the books. Like basically the things that the reason why they have these abilities like came from things that happened to them when they were younger, and then those things kind of weave back into the books and you learn about all of that, and it's really interesting. But the 5 teenagers, it's Michael, Cassie, Dean, Leah, and Sloane. And Cassie's like the newest one. She's like the narrator, basically. She's the one that we're getting the stories through her. And Cassie and Dean are profilers. Leah is like a human lie detector. She can detect lies and she can lie. And then Sloane is like a human computer, basically. She can like pull out all these facts and everything. And then Michael, I don't remember what the word is for his, but it's like he can like look at you and know exactly what you're feeling. Whereas like, so Dean and Cassie profilers, they can like get into the mindset of people. Whereas Michael can actually like if you just got like really bad news and you're trying to hide it and you walk in the room, he would know what you're thinking, you know, like about them. And it's really good. It's so good. Ellie introduced this series to me, and it's by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, who also wrote The Inheritance Games, which I do have the first book and I have been wanting to read it for a while but just haven't. But every time I read a book in the Natural series, I'm just so much more excited to read The Inheritance Games because she's so good. She's such a good writer. Hey, this is Almost Editing Ryan, and I am going to include a clip of me filling in my reading journal for the first time this year. I still haven't fully finished it. But it's finished enough to enter the information for the first book that I finished this year. So I'm including a clip of me doing that a couple days after, but before I started editing the video. So enjoy that. But I'm so excited to keep up with my reading journal, to actually finish it and then keep up with it. So enjoy that little clip. That might be where I end this week's video. I think this is a good place to end. We met our goal. We finished the book. I did listen to my other book that I've been reading as an audiobook, The Only Good Indians. I am still a ways to go on that, but I'm sure you'll hear about that in another video. This was kind of my main priority though, and I really wanted to read something at the beginning of the year that would get me excited for reading and really like suck me in. And this did that, so yay for that. So first book of the year down. That was what I read in a week. Super realistic for me. Sometimes I read a ton, like literally today I sat here and basically read all day. Other days I don't read at all. every other weeks I don't read at all. So this was a very realistic what I read in a day. If you did enjoy it, let me know. I'll do another one. And yeah, I'm excited to do more reading content. I don't know what will be next, but if you have any ideas, please let me know. I'd love to hear them. If you guys did enjoy this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love for you to stick around, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!